looking good. All right, I think we are on and broadcasting. Sorry for the delay. It wasn't anything we did. The rink got behind, an hour behind. I think about to tip off now. 8 o'clock, almost Central Time. Screaming Eagles, the Valor Screaming Eagles will be playing against St. Viator, I believe it is. They got some pretty cool looking unis actually. This red emblem of sorts on front, blue and white, the inverse color combo of our Screaming Eagles. We've got Brian Bodain on the call. Hank is taking the night off before he'll be on the bench tomorrow coaching the boys with Bradley Scott because of the CHSA rules and no coach contact on Sundays. Tough game earlier versus New Trier Green it was, 4-0 loss. Actually, we did go back and look at the replays. That one goal did go in, so it really should have been a 4-1 loss, but the boys were a little bit out of sorts, hoping for better against this team. I think that team earlier was ranked 1 in the state. We're certainly up there. This team I don't think is quite as sharp, but don't mess anything up. They're breaking down some of the equipment here, so I'm going to move my spot here in a little bit. But for now, oh, I just got a lineup for the other boys. See if I can call some of the other names too. And here we go. Here comes the Valor boys. Looks like we get to see Bodain, Maddox, and Jenkins out here. We didn't see them at all at the end of the third period. Not exactly sure why. Kids don't tell you much. Maybe a little disciplinary stuff or whatever, but we got the Jenkins line out there to start. Jenkins, Maddox, Charles, Bauer, Bodain. Far side from us going left to right are the Eagles. On defense, Elijah and Jackson King. Here we go. We're going. Viator wins the draw. They send it in off to a weird bounce there. Bodain has it. He can't get it out. Flops off his stick. Quick shot. Goes around. Misses the goal. Valor is able to get it out. They're going to have to regroup now. Viator's got it. Jenkins gives chase on the forecheck. Doesn't quite get with it. Viator has controlled the pace already to begin with. Viator wins that draw too. Wins it. It's the battle there, and they try and send it up to the point and gets through. Eagles go for a change. It's a short bench. Easy change for that. Viator is going to circle back. Long stretch pass, circle back around, and Elijah Fisher gives chase. Hoyt gets to it. Yeah, he does. He's going to bring around the puck, a sticking a little bit. Kind of happens right after the Zam. Looks like it's sent out by Chen, sent back in by Viator, and the Eagles are yet to get it down into their O zone. Hoyt fakes one way, goes the other. He tries to get out. He can. Viator's in front, and they do not get it to him. And that could be a hand pass there if Chen gets there first and not there. Dawson sends it back in. A little bit of loose play here by the Screaming Eagles. Picked up where they left off earlier. They still can't get it out. Still a lot of D-zone work here. Chen, he gets it off the boards, tries to get up to Dawson. He chips it up and he can't get it out. Viator is with some good pressure. puck finally gets out. Now it's in the neutral zone, closer to the O zone, and sent in. First time I think we've seen it in the O zone. Nope, that's back out. Chen's going to send it back in. Now we got an O zone dump and chase. Let's see how we do. There's Dawson Charles gives chase. He bodies off a bigger kid, gets tied up with him. Fowler ends up with it. Chen shot, glove down. Good glove save. It's a good shot on goal. Joining us from the JV team makes the trip, and he's done some pretty good work out there. Got the Lucas Scott line out there. Scott, Politi, and Tarbert wins the, oh no, it was in kind of a neutral zone, no man's land rather. That gets sent out by the goalie, and oh no, Lucas Scott blows a dump and chase. In the first period, it's been predominantly Viator on all the action here. Now we're going to see a line change, get some move forward there. And here comes a backward line. Backward, Jimenez, and they did some great work last game. Really hard work in the trenches, good physical play. Jimenez especially some good shots. Had that goal that got called off. Puck quickly out of the zone, doesn't stay in their line. Chen's back, that's deflected, that will not be nice. Viator group circle, and they try to long stretch pass, and it gets through, and that is not nice. I think Chen got enough piece of that. Middle circle, got it, he looks up, passes, gets to Jimenez. There's a shot on the ground. Oh no, danger. Oh, good work. Goal, I got to see who that is there. Getting that out, now the Eagles start to rush. Still haven't had a good scoring opportunity yet. Still, now Jimenez, he shot and that was blocked. Sutter's going to tee one up, and he doesn't get through that shot block. Great job there by Jimenez. Sometimes Jimenez likes to play and test a little bit like that, but he didn't get pulled into that. He took that penalty, did a great job, and he's going to let the boys go to work now on the a little bit disorganized that last power play earlier, but I love watching these five boys go to work. So let's see, we got Jenkins in the winning these to see if he can get back to his man Maddox on the point, and he does. Takes a little bit, it gets it over, circle it back to Dawson Charles. He shot blocked just wide, comes back up to Maddox. Maddox is going to start, gets the battle around. Over the top to Jenkins. He goes through to Sorensen. Sorensen, oh, he had that corner pasted. Good save by the goalie. Hirschfield was in there with the screen, and that goalie did glove it. That was good puck movement, good shot there, too. From behind, Viator is controlling. We're going to eat up some of this penalty, and that's that. Now we got Jenkins, 13-19 left. We got a minute 3 left in the power play. Jenkins bodies a kid off, and he gets back to Maddox Charles, and now someone's going to get in. Dawson Charles finally gets it in over to Hirschfield. Hirschfield's shot, that's deflected, doesn't make it all the way through. The goalie pounces on that. And some more extracurricular activity by Viator. They keep that up, they're going to find themselves with another penalty. I like the poise by Valor. There's Jenkins getting a little bit of that action, and he's been known to tussle as well. But good patience and good job not responding to that. Now we'll try the power play 2 unit. Hasn't been quite as productive. Let's see what we can do. 50 seconds left on the penalty. 13:05 left in the first period. See if the boys can get one in. Some really good pressure after. Now you see there's something out to the coach. Coach is probably saying, hey, my guys are cross-checking these guys. Why are you making those calls? After the whistle, I'm not so sure the cross-check to the back's the right play. So that's going to get called every time, Colorado or Illinois. Okay, here we go. Here, there. Ends up with Bodine, goes over his stick. That's easily scooped for him. 2 defensive pairing. There's goes back cross ice, takes a weird bounce off the glass to see if they can get something going. They've not really had a sustained breakup. Now it's over to Bodine. He's got a window, gets around one. He's got a space, and he tries to get it in. Oh, what a save by the goalie. Good work by Bodine, but the little toe drag around that defender and got a great scoring chance out of that. Tried to go backhand and got a shot, I think, up into the goalie. The goalie didn't know where it was, neither did we. It was just in front of the goalie. Great scoring opportunity there by Bodine from the PP2 unit. 17 seconds left. We get to see PP1 go to work now. See another penalty, and here comes Hirschfield. He's in. Shot glove down, and that's the discipline. In a Viator, another penalty. Viator can't stay out of the box, and good discipline by Valor. Coach must. It's going to be a 5-on-3 now. 2 boys going to the box. That's a 5-on-3 for a full 2 minutes. We'll get to watch the boys go to work for 2 minutes with the 5-on-3. Great discipline by Valor. I'm going to reiterate on that moment, because a lot of times you see something like that happen and there's a retaliatory cross-check, but no, Jenkins took it, Hirschfield took it, and now we've got some fans again. I don't know if you saw what happened earlier. They kicked some fans out. The refs are not going to put up with that. They really literally ushered out a full section of fans. They ran the clock until these fans left, and it looks like that's happening again. 5-on-3. If they do score, one person will come out of the box, not both of them. We got Hirschfield on the draw. That's a new one. Jenkins over on the left. And now we've got, okay, funny enough, here we go. Jenkins wins it back over to Hoyt. Sorensen's got it. He set up Maddox Charles in Charles land. He goes back over to Jenkins. Jenkins going to survey. Maddox Charles land up there. No look pass up to Sorensen. Sorensen shot save. Let's see if I can reconfigure now. Come on. Chop a little bit. Maybe rearrange some of the gear here. All right, boys are going to go to work again. 5-on-3. Back to Maddox Charles land up top. Love watching him go to work up there. Down low to his brother. Back up over there to Jenkins. Jenkins looks around. He doesn't quite see what he likes. He's going to send it back over to Hoyt. Hoyt back over to Jenkins. Jenkins look. He doesn't see it. Maddox. He's got it. Good Hirschfield to pound it in. And that is a Hirschfield. Good hard shot by Maddox. Juicy. Tap it back in. It's a 1-0 Screaming Eagles lead. 11:43 left in the first period. Around the umbrella and top. That was great. Jenkins wins the. Maddox Charles plays a little give and go with Sorensen. He's going to bring it up. He leaves it for Jenkins. Jenkins sees a seam on the right side. He gets it in. He gets zone entry. We struggled with that against Creek. Not this time. Oh, it's bouncing. Oh, and they can't get. That was a weird bounce. The puck was rolling. Now Maddox, he sends it over there. Back to Hirschfield. Hirschfield circles. He's got his head. Oh, no. Little misconnection on that. Now Viator just sends it down in. Maddox. Now he's got some speed. Look at him go. He's got a lot of speed bringing in zone. Oh, no. And puck just stopped, and he got. I'm not so sure what happened there. He fanned on the shot. He called on that. That was questionable. Whatever the case, it's going to be maybe a makeup call of sorts. I'll have to look at the game sheet to see what the call is, but we've now got a 4-on-4. Get to see some new kids out there. Sutter and Packard as the offensive unit. We got Jackson King and Elijah Fisher on the blue line. 11:03 left in the second period. 4-on-4 hockey for about 45 seconds. Get to see the 4-on-4. Sutter comes out with it. He's got a 1-on-2, and he's actually he tries to go around. He gets pushed down. Good defensive play there by Viator. Couldn't tell who that is. I do have a name sheet, but I didn't have time to look down. Now Viator brings it up. 1-on-4. Good job getting back are the Eagles, Screaming Eagles. I think I can call them Valor. They're announcing them as Valor, so I'm going to start calling them Valor. Here's Sutter. He sends it back. There's nobody there. The no-look drop pass. I heard Hank talking about that. Now to front, dangerous. Oh, good job by Sutter collecting. He's got those blue gloves. I had forgotten about those. And here we go now with Elijah. He brings it in. Back over to J.D. Packard. He sends it back in. Man, that's Sutter with the cross-check to the back of the head. These guys are, I don't know about that, but it's now down in the corner. King gives him some body. Good job setting up. And now Viator's on the power play. 1 minute, 3-second penalty kill. Good job collecting that by Fisher. Now that sent in. Politti's going to give chase on the penalty kill. We got Politti, Chen, King, and Lucas Scott out there. Shout out to the Scotts. I think they're here with some family from the area in Naperville. So Bradley is not on the video. We might see him on the bench tomorrow, actually. Good job by Valor with the kill. Lucas sends it down there. Now he goes for the forecheck. Good job hustling back down there. 27 seconds left to kill. Should be one more rush here by Viator. They bring it up into the wall of Valor, and he gets around. He gets around MacKinnon and sends a centering pass. It doesn't connect. Several bodies are down. Definitely not quite as organized as. Oh no, that is dangerous. That was front and good save, and that now they've got it set up. Does Viator? They're going to move around. Doesn't. Good save. Good save by Richenbach back there. Got his parents watching from afar. Got the message from Bo earlier. I think you're tuning in. Great save. He's had some great saves so far. A great first game did Landon. Oh, Bodine gets a stick. The kid falls down. That wasn't a penalty, but now they're going to go to work. Jenkins kicks it up. Oh, good pass by Maddox. He tried to get over to Bodine, but he was not open. Now it's open. MacKinnon, is he going to pull a trigger? Nope, he doesn't. He gets pushed off. It all goes head first in the boards. That could be dangerous. I think he's okay. Yep, he pops right back up. 10's got it. He circles back around. MacKinnon sends it back in past Charles. That's Jenkins is on the forecheck. Bodine helps him out, and they're not able to get it out. Maddox sends it back in. Chen gives a little bit of a headshot. That's not called, but here comes Viator on the rush. We got Maddox playing defense. Oh no, that must have gone off the post. That was actually a pretty cool little shot there, but doesn't go in. Now the kid this is dangerous. And Bodine gets there. He circles back and gets it. And he pops it out. It doesn't make it all the way out. Couldn't see quite what happened. Oh my goodness, Richenbach tried to make that save and it went back into the corner. Now this is dangerous. A little bit loose by Valor here. Off the Viator kid, and now Maddox tries to stay with him. Circle back up. Bodine tries to go for the shot block. He looks a little bit uneven there. Finally, nope, the Valor still can't collect it. Uh-oh, this is dangerous. It's a 3-on-1 shot, and good save again by Richenbach. Man, he's bailed him out several times. Charles, he's got some time to survey and look it up and dump it out, and that is an ice they needed. But it's 2 minutes or so. Looked like the boys were on a penalty kill, but they weren't. All 5 kids were really. And the other Charles, Dawson Charles. Ooh, that's deflected quickly up into the netting. 7:32 left in the first period. 1-0 Valor. Let's see on the scoreboard it says SEHC, which would stand for Screaming Eagles Hockey Club. It's sent out into the O zone. Dawson Charles gives chase. Viator circles behind the net. He's going to look. Good outlet pass. Breaks the seam and sent right back in by Donaldson. And now the boys are going to get on the forecheck. Hurstfield's there first. Gets sent in, and that's cleared. It's tipped, and it goes all the way back behind. Oh no, and that pops out to the center, and that's dangerous score. Defensive breakdown there by Valor. A little loose on that play off the boards. Popped right out in front, goes 5-hole. Landon really couldn't do anything about that. And quite frankly, there's been a few of those that have popped out in the front like that. They're going to score one of them, so you got to really make sure you cover that. As it is, 1-1 tie, 7:04 left in the first period. Packard lines out there. Packard, Sutter, Jimenez. King and Fisher on the defense. It's one back. Valor controls. Fisher kind of chips it up in the center. Look at Jimenez give chase. He's going to be the first one there on the forecheck. Backhand around does Viator. And it comes all back out. Jackson's going to circle. He's going to get it. Backhands it over there. JD gets sealed up against that. Puck still below him. He didn't know where it was. Jimenez, several kids battling back there in the corner. Comes all the way back down into the D zone. King surveys, takes a look, gets past Sutter's stick, and Viator keeps it in. Fisher's now got to get there, and he does, and that is tipped off a couple. There's Jimenez giving chase. Viator gets there first. Good work by these boys to try and get there. He's sent down, I think. That's an ice. Probably good to get the boys off the ice, complete that line. 6:16 left in the first period. Scott line out there. Lucas, Caden, and Connor. Chen and McKinnon on the blue line. Viator wins it, but the Valor boy, oh no. And that gets through, and now there's two Viator kids on the chase. Chen's gonna get back there first, and now there's an open Viator kid in front. Valor was a little bit late to get back. 4 guys were in deep. That was a little bit weird to get out of position like that. Viator get it, they're gonna send it up, and that is right into the center of the chest of Rich and back. This late start for the boys is gonna be brutal, because I think there's a dinner back at the hotel tonight, team dinner. And then we're right back at it, 8 a.m. tomorrow. 8 p.m. game as it was with the delay at 8 a.m. Clock shows 3 5s, 5:55 left in the first period, 1-1. 5s and 1s on the... Oh! And that Bodine goes down hard. He is in behind the goalie. Maddox Charles with a good shot, good play. Let's look at the replay. It was in there behind him. Bodine was in there looking for it. He gets shot. It wasn't that bad. He gets pushed down, but he's fine. That's not a penalty. That's just working after the whistle as I keep away from my goalie. Bodine was in good position for a rebound, though. That was a good shot by Maddox, and Bodine was there to try and clean up some scraps, but there was no scraps. Try it again. Good sequence there by those boys. Sent back into the corner. Here comes Chen up to pinch. Looked like they had a seam plays, kind of like the Valor boys do. Shot, good save by Richenbeck. And now Jenkins is hustling. Bodine, oh, good favorable bounce to Bodine. He's got 1-on-3. He shot right into the center of the goalie, but you might get a rebound there. You had 2 guys streaking, not a bad play. Good speed to get down there. You can hear him talking. Maddox has got the experience, maybe saying, Bauer, shoot that low. Maybe a little more inside so you can get one of those big juicy rebounds. Whatever the case, good work by that line. Now we're going to see Hirschfield go to work. Hirschfield, Dawson, Charles, and Hoyt Sorensen. Oh, now they're on the way back. Chen's going to get back there. McKiddle's racing there to, oh, good job of McKiddle getting back to cover that kid in front of the goal, too. Now there's 6 kids tied up back there on that side. Viator comes back with it, and they've got a kid wide open, turns and fires. Good job tying him up, and McKiddle again with a great another play. Dawson Charles, he sees a great stretch pass to Hirschfield. Hirschfield's in all alone, and he makes the save the goalie does. Wow, great pass, and then good job by Hirschfield to collect that pass. Now Viator is going the other way. There's like a 3-on-3 in the NHL. He chips it back to the other side. Good job by Sorensen back there in the back check. Viator's now gets a trip. There's no call there. It's good to see that. Wow, that was some fast action. One going left, one going right. Down, they're going to try and set it up. Back in the corner. This is where Valor needs to get some pressure, and that pops out to the front. It's like Viator's on the power play. They're still containing it. Back off the side. Viator's now down the corner. Roger Stanley gets there. First time I've said his name today. I think I just haven't seen him out there. Oh, almost a deflection in front. Now this line looks a little winded. They've been out there for a while. Now Viator's pressuring. And it's dangerous. They still can't get it out. It's been in the O zone, the D zone for a long time. Viator's got a good rush here on this pressure. Richenbeck's like, give me a break, boys. I know you're tired. I'm tired too. Get it out of the zone. And now it looks like they need to get some new. They need to just ice this play. Oh man, center pass, and then Dawson Charles has the right idea. He sends it up into the netting. Gets some new boys on the ice. Wow. That was a sweet stretch pass by Dawson up to Hirschfield, and he was in all alone, and a great save by that goalie. And then coming right back the other way was Viator, but some good defense work by the Valor Eagles there. We'll get a face-off outside the zone, so that's as good as we could ask for on that. I think Dawson was trying to ice it. Anyway, face-off outside the zone. Packard gets tied up. Jimenez gets a little loose with that one. And that ends up in front of the net, but there's Jimenez back. Good job collecting that again, but I thought that play was going to go the other direction. But now here's Jimenez. He's got Sutter with him. He sends it down into the zone. Finally, nice to see the puck down the O-zone. And I thought that Jimenez was going to have a wraparound opportunity. And now we got a 2-on-1 if King can get there. And it's chipped up with a high stick. No, that's not a high stick, but Jimenez is back. Back check, good job getting all the way back to Dice. Jimenez was in deep on the O-zone and then back all the way in the D-zone. Packard can't quite get out of that. Comes in on Rittenback, and he's okay to settle that down and say, we need a whistle, boys. What the heck are you doing out there? Wow. That was some good, furious action there. Now we got the Packard. No, that's Lucas Scott out there at the Scott line. And that might have been played with a high stick. It was Tarbert, but he gets there first. Now here's Tarbert. He's got one. He gets a shot off wide and gloved. Good to get a shot on goal. It'd be nice to see Caden Tarbert. Apparently he goes by Pop-Tart too. It'd be nice to see him pop one into the goal for his first goal of this tournament, and as a varsity player, I think, as well. Try it again with Lucas Scott. He wins the draw over to Politti. Now it's sent back in. Someone loses a stick. Good job by MacKinnon. Good cycle by Lucas, too. He gets it down, and I can't see. Chen is pinched up from his position. Politti banging at it to keep it in, and it finally comes out. Good job by Politti staying with it. MacKinnon is going to round it up, and he sees some space, and he's going to take it. So MacKinnon comes, it's 1-on-5. Look at that. All 5 kids are there. He gets around one of them. Needs several more to get around. Tarbert is still out there. He helps him out. He gets pushed off that. Now Viator stay with it. And there's Jenkins. He's a big body back. He's going to start to menace him. There's Chen. He pushes a kid off too. And now that's sent in. Maddox Charles. He gets it over to MacKinnon. Up to Jenkins. Jenkins backs his way in. He's got Bodine with him. He gets pushed off. Not hard enough to get Jenkins off the play. Jenkins circles all the way back around, but I think that he thought that Stanley was coming in, but Stanley did not. Stanley's going to go back to Jenkins. Jenkins cross ice to Maddox. Maddox sends it up to Charles. Good give and go. It took a while to develop, but Maddox got a. That was a good job by Jenkins. He takes some body, he pays the price for that. He kicked it. He stays with it. Big body is Jenkins. He's got 2 kids on him. And now Bodine gives him help, and he chips it up to. And they're calling Jenkins with the trip. Jenkins is arguing. The ref says, I don't want to hear any of that. Go to the box. Questionable call. I didn't quite see it on the replay. I didn't see what happened, whatever the case. 1:31 left in the first period. The boys will go back on the kill. I've said many times before, when Jenkins goes in the box, it's sort of a double whammy because he's one of the best penalty killers out there. Him and Maddox, I think, must have scored 4 or 5 shorthanded goals on the season. But we get to watch Hirschfield and Sorensen, equally talented duo. King tries to send it out, doesn't get enough wood on it, stays in. Viator is going to try and set up the umbrella. They can't. Good job by Fisher again. He had pinched that guy up. He unstuck himself from that offensive kid to make that play. Here's Sorensen on the forecheck. Oh, good job. He's such a menace. He's so pesky with those sticks, is Hoyt Sorensen. Viator is going to try and circle up. Look at Hoyt with the forecheck. Oh, good job intercepting that is Jackson King. He's got a break. He gets around one. Oh, he tried to dipsy-doodle a little too much maybe. 1:23 left on the penalty. Good job by Jackson intercepting that pass. Zone entry is proving difficult for these guys. He blows a tire center ice. Hirschfield and Hoyt are going to conserve some energy. Oh, my goodness gracious. They call a trip. Another trip. Now we have another 5-on-3. Just unfortunately going the other way. Hirschfield pretty aggressive on that forecheck, and he trips that kid up. It's like stay on your feet. They wouldn't call that a higher level. Kids can stay on their feet a little bit better. Hank might have something to say about that. But whatever the case, it's a 5-on-3. Boys are going to have to kill off 1 minute 2 seconds of 3-on-5, and then Jenkins comes out of the box after a minute. We got Maddox at center. He's getting help by Chen and McKinnon. Chen gets there. He battles through a kid. He picks up 2. Oh no, all 3 Valor kids were over there. It comes out of the zone. That'll eat up some seconds. 23 seconds left in the period. Now 20-19. See if they can get one rush. There's Viator. They get it in. Chen stands him up, but no, now they're going to set up. Yeah, Viator's now got to set up 10 seconds, 11 seconds. Circle out. All 3 Valor kids are deep again. Now comes out to the point. Manages to keep it in. 3 seconds. I don't even know if they're going to get a shot off. And they are not. That's a pretty poor effort there on that 5-on-3, but I'll take it. Burned up half of the 5-on-3. 1-1 after 1. Pretty equal period of play. Looking up at the scoreboard, 10 shots by Valor, 8 shots by St. Viator. And the goal was by Hirschfield, assisted by Maddox Charles. So that's 5 goals that Valor has scored so far in this showcase. And Maddox has been involved in all 5. He's got a goal and 4 assists. Obviously very critical member of the team, and he's really hitting that score sheet hard. So we go on to the second. 8:28. Just a shout out to the other son is playing a game over at South Suburban. Their team is up 2-0, and he happens to have both goals. Of course, I'm not there for that. That seems to be how that always works. Maybe I should skip games more often. All right, here we go. Here come the boys. Like I said, 29 seconds to go in the 3-on-5. They burned that first 30 seconds up. Great. Then we get Jenkins back. And then another minute 27 till Hirschfield comes out. Having Hirschfield and Jenkins in the box is 2 of the best penalty killers. And St. Viator cleaned up their game. They were chippy after the whistles, and that cost them earlier, and they've since cleaned that up, it appears, and they haven't taken any penalties since those early ones. All right, here we go. Chen, McKinnon, and Maddox Charles. Chipped back. Viator's going to try and set it up. Kid sees a seam, and he's going to take it in. McKinnon's got speed, stays with him. Gets sealed off. 18 seconds left. Pass across. Doesn't connect. I'm not sure that now there are 11 seconds left on this 3-on-5. Oh, no. Oh my goodness gracious. Landon did not see that puck, and he got lucky. Went right off his foot and went wide. That was just pasted for the 5-hole. And that shot is way high and wide. If Jenkins coming out of the box to get there, and he is on the ice with some speed. He had some time there to regroup, get legs back underneath him. We'll get another penalty killer out. No, Maddox stays out there. We'll change out the D-lines. We got Elijah and Jackson out there. Oh, another save by Landon. Pretty big, juicy rebound, though, and so Viator stays with it. Nope, good job by the boys clearing that one out. 30 more seconds to clear on this 4-on-5. 15:55 left in the second period. We're a little more than a minute into it. 19 seconds left, so one more rush by Viator. The boys will have to kill off. And there's Hoyt. He gets there first. He came out when I wasn't looking. And so now we've got Hoyt and Jenkins out there on the kill. 7. Viator sends it back. Little cross pass. Oh, good. Landon got over there. I thought he got over there fast enough. Yeah, it seemed to be. They're saying no goal. they're waving that off. I'm not sure why they're waving that off. Not sure what happened. See if I can get an explanation on that. They're saying, oh, the net was off its moorings. He went over there to seal it off, and they're saying the net was off, so no goal, I guess. And now the refs are talking about whether or not it should be a goal. I would not be surprised if they reverse this and they call a goal. I think that Landon got over there, knocked it off, and see what happens here. Yeah, I think that I just saw a replay of that. He had a good push to get over there and square up to the shot. Yeah, refs are going to talk it over. Whatever the case, the penalty is over. As I said, it was a pretty good push by Landon to square up to that shot. Looks like he squared up and he kicked the goal off the moorings, and then that actually opened it up with a shot to go in. Refs are still over there talking, explaining something to the coach. And they're going to say no goal. It's a very fortunate. He's over there explaining something to Guaz. And here we go. Hurstfield line is out there. We successfully killed out that 5-on-3. Oh no, now it pops out and goal. Somehow two kids just ended up in there. They ended up in there. Backhand shot, blocker, pad save, kicked out, and then backhanded in. There's more discussion. I don't know what that's about. It's clearly a goal. 1-2, St. Viator with the lead. Still some talking. I'm not so sure what's going on here. There seems, I think that they called that kid unsportsmanlike with the 5-on. Oh no, he got a penalty after that. I think unsportsmanlike. I saw that kid make a gesture pointed towards the goal like, that's a goal, mocking the ref, I think, and he scored the goal and then got a penalty. It's a little confusing what's going on. All right, so we're going to play 5-on-5, and now is the Hurstfield line out there, and here comes Viator. They're in on the rush. Shot saved. Landon dives on that. That is a lot of action. About the last 5 minutes, it seems like we've been on just defensive the whole time, and we couldn't get the right lines on. Now we can get the different kids on. We'll try and pull it up on game sheet what that penalty is. Now the Jenkins line comes out there. Jenkins, Maddox, Charles, and Bodine. McKinnon and Chen on the points. See if we can get some good pressure here. Sent out, and Bodine gives chase. We got Bodain going after it, and Viator. Bodain almost gets there first. He doesn't quite. Viator circles back with it. Now they're going for the outlet pass, and he's able to get it out. Pretty good stretch pass. Oh, good play there by Dawson. Now it comes up to Bodain. He needs some help. He sends it in, grounder, easily gloved. Not a bad play. You didn't know maybe it would bounce out a little bit juicier than that. Earlier I said Dawson. It was Maddox who sealed that off in the neutral zone and got that back in. I should just say Charles, because then I've got to be right about 50% of the time. Actually, it was a pretty good play by Bodain, just getting in there and getting an ozone. And now they're getting called off. There's Bodain. He got in there a little bit too soon. Now he gets pulled out of the face-off circle. He needs to be a little more careful with that. Maddox is going to get in. Now Maddox wins it. Bodain gets it back to MacKinnon. MacKinnon back to Bodain, but he wasn't ready for it. He doesn't get there first. He's in slow motion. Sent in by Bodain. Now here comes MacKinnon. He dances and he sends it back in the corner. He didn't like what he saw. Now Viator circles back around, and it's just a little bit of loose play here. Oh, Maddox, good sneaky little stick lift. Kicks out to Bodain, who kicks it to himself. Can't quite corral the puck and get ownership of it. Now it's sent all the way back down for an ice. That was some pretty good work there by that line. Some good tight space, some stick handling, corralling of the puck, and then putting it into a dangerous play, or dangerous position rather. Now we got Charles, Sorensen, and Hirschfield out there. Fisher and King on the point. Hirschfield wins the draw, but Viator's there first, and now they're coming on the rush. Good job breaking that up as King. Dawson's there to help him out. Charles, that is, to Fisher. Fisher circles around. He tries to stretch past just behind Sorensen. Viator collects. They send it in. Not all the way. It comes off Fisher. Now Hoyt Scott. He's going to collect it. Circles back around. King looks up. Good cross-ice pass to Hirschfield. Good. I didn't know he saw him open. Hirschfield, he puts, oh gosh, that was a scoring chance. That was painted for that corner, and you heard the tink off the crossbar and up into the souvenir zone for the fans. Wow. That goalie was late for the save there, and that was a goal. To Fisher, he tried to tee one up, but he didn't like what he saw, and so now St. Viator's good play. Good defensive play by Fisher. Well, probably don't have a skate sharpener. Have one. Tried to get it out, but he couldn't. Viator keeps it in. Across the blue line, Viator. Danger. Oh my goodness gracious. There from the front of the net, cleaning up some trash. Big juicy rebound, and there was tie up the guys. Just another wide open net. Actually better than this team. Let's see how these boys are going to work. Packer gets bodied off that puck. Viator sends it into the net. Face off down low it is. Keep those same boys out there. 3-1 lead by St. Viator. 13-11 left in the second period. I feel good about this one. A little bit sloppy play by Valor in their own D zone has led to those goals. Let's see if this Packard line can maybe get one in. Man, did they work hard that game earlier. Draws one, back to Stanley. He's going to circle it back around. It goes back into the corner. Sutter gives chase. He doesn't get there first, but he gives some body. Now he ends up with it. Oh, he stays with it, though. Good job keeping it down in the corner. Viator back to himself, and he's able to get it out. No, he's not. Up to Donaldson. He sends it in, a little looper back in behind the net. And now they're going to keep it in. Valor does. 3 kids by Viator, 4 kids. All 5 kids are back. And Bodain's joining. And Viator still, oh no, they do get it out, but good, oh no, Stanley and sent back in. Doesn't give you that. And here's Valor. Let's see if they can get a rush going. Be nice to get a goal here by these boys. Here they go. Now we've got another 2-on-1. Now this is danger. Goal. That is what you just don't like to see happen. It's pretty good. And the kid breaks, the other kid looks up and he gets the stretch pass. And that is just a breakaway goal, 1-4 deficit. Again, I think that Valor is better than this. It just gotten a little bit loose. There was no penalty call there. That was good. Stanley sends it across to Donaldson. They're looking for the call. And now Sutter tries to stick handle it on somebody, and Politi says, sorry, that's Packer, says we just need to get it in. Jimenez is the first one to get there. Good job keeping it in. Valor really needs to press here and get some good pressure. It's sent down into the corner. Boys need to chase, get in there. Sutter is there, and that is backhanded out, played with a high stick. That was ugly. That is going all the way down to the other end. 4-1 deficit for the Valor. And this is, it's a very strange score based on, I think, the skill level. I would say the Valor is definitely compete with these kids. If anything, they're better than these kids. It's a couple of bad bounces, unlucky plays, and there you go. We'll see if the Jenkins line can do anything with Jenkins, Bodine, and Maddox Charles. One back to the point. Bodine gets dipsy-doodled a little bit there up front. Jenkins gets it out. Bodine gets there. He intercepts, and it's at his feet. He doesn't know where it is. Now he tries to backhand it. Another no-look backhand pass, but now it comes out. Good chip up to Maddox, and he can't quite corral it. Now Bodine stays with it, and he can't. Oh, no, he's in offside. He's got to regroup. And now Jenkins is going to bring it. He sends it in. Gets stood up at the blue line, but they're not able to get any sustained pressure. Now Viator's coming the other way, and they send it back in. Viator's first there again. Valor just looks a little lazy on the forechecks. But now Maddox Charles, he's got some speed. He brings it up to Jenkins. Jenkins has it, and it's quickly intercepted. 4 Viator kids are back. Bodine gets there late, and he can't break it up at all. Now Chen regroups. Chen, good stretch pass to Maddox. Maddox up to Bodine. Bodine's got some space. He passes again to nobody down into the corner. It's a terrible pass, and comes up with it, and he's a little lost what to do. 2 kids tied up. Jenkins comes out with it. Good work by Jenkins battling. Bodine comes in to help. Good. Jenkins gets there first. Bodine gets off the ice. Jenkins has it. He turns and sends it back down into Sorensen. Sorensen can't handle it. He gets back up to the point. Oh, and King bounces over his stick. That was like 3 sequences in a row. Good job by King staying with it. And now Sorensen, and Valor just looks all out of sorts here now. Fisher back to Sorensen. He's looking for the stretch pass. He gets around. In Hirschfield, Sorensen to Hirschfield. Hirschfield's got a seam. Sorensen. And now Viator's going the other way. He chips it all the way back in. That could be nice if it makes it, and it's waved off. And the kid slips and falls down. Poke checked out. There's Dawson with it. He looks up and he finds Hoyt. Hoyt's got some speed and he can't quite get through the kid. Pretty good defensive play. Now Viator's back and breaks up another one, and that should be an ice. What was going to happen there? And they called the ice. Little sneaky there. I think Landon was reaching out to try and play that, or he didn't quite know if it was going to be an ice or not. And they're not going to call it an ice. Okay, I don't know exactly why or what happened. I think they're going over there to explain. Going to go give the explanation on what happened. .7:05 left in the second period, and Valor's down 4-1. Here we go again with the Hirschfield line. Hirschfield chips it back to Stanley. Stanley misses on the backhand to his defensive partner. Now it's chipped out. It's dug out by Hirschfield. Hirschfield over to Sorensen. Dawson's on the move. That is offsides, a little bit of a late offsides call. He was 3 strides in the zone before they called that offsides, but offsides nonetheless. 6:50 left in the second period, and the Eagles are down 4-1. Ay. Now Viator is going back the other way. And they shoot wide. Big juicy rebound on the back. You see the NHL players actually playing for that, but now it's back behind him. He gets caught up in this. Viator gets around one. That's Sutter. He gets around and comes back to Sutter. And Sutter tries to get in there. He gets there just not quite in time. Good pass by Jimenez. Now they try the Sutter pass. Goes off his own guy. The stretch pass. Viator was in position again. Good hard work by Jimenez and Packard. Now they can try it again. And there's Packard again in. And he's got Jimenez with him. Oh, good defensive play. Couldn't quite get it over to Jimenez. Good play by Packard. Man, that was two on one. They didn't connect on either one of them. Sutter comes out with it. And now they're going back the other way. A flip pass by Viator. That's a pretty good pass. Good job getting across. And they're going to call a penalty, and that could be a penalty shot. No penalty shot. I don't know if that was a penalty on Chen. Yep, they're calling Chen on the trip, but I don't know if that's a penalty shot or nope. And now the boys are back on the PK. Pretty good job by Eddie. He kind of had to do something to disrupt that play. Viator was loose again on a breakaway. Another odd man rush. I think that was a 1-on-0, maybe a 2-on-1. Now watch the boys go to work on the PK. They can't quite get it out. Viator's going to set the umbrella up. Jenkins and Charles out. Viator sends it. Oh, that's a save 95% of the time. Going to get a couple of new killers out on. Hurstfield and Sorensen. Stanley and McKinnon out there. It's a new pairing. Probably say the wrong names a few times. See Hurstfield if he can win the draw. Maybe eat up some more of this power play. 140. They've got control, St. Viator. They're winning most of the draws. That's been a persistent theme of all these teams, actually. Oh no, that was a dangerous shot down low. Viator's got it set up. Back across, doesn't make it through. Shoot. Oh, low shot. Good deflection off of McKinnon's shoe. Viator is just going to kind of slow it down a little bit. 1 minute left in the power play. Cross-ice pass. Fanned on that slap shot. It was a pretty good setup for that one time. Now our boys are loose again. We got another odd man rush. Hurstfield up to Hoyt. Hoyt's got the speed to get around. He does. Digs in. Oh, but he can't get it on the front of his stick. Good job. Good edge work. Using that body to shield that kid. Is that a penalty shot? I don't know if he had an unimpeded lane to the goal. I think that's the rule. But that was sure some good work by those boys. Hurstfield, good job looking up and seeing Sorensen streak, and Sorensen's got that great speed. He's got that speed and strength and that good edge work to dig in, use those skate edges to get around that kid, and he did. You could see those skates chattering as he went around that corner, and he actually got around, but he couldn't get the puck on a forehand to get that shot off, and a penalty was called. So now it's a 4-on-4 for about a minute, and then the boys will go to work on the power play. It'd be great to see some goals here, get right back in this game. The Valor is definitely not out of it. They certainly have the skill to play with these kids, but man, this kid has some speed. Does this Viator kid bring it up? He gets past King. Oh, and there, good job by Fish. He's got it. He's got to look up. Fish is going to take it all the way up. There's 4 kids back. Fish is the first one there. He chips it up to himself. Back behind to Lucas. Lucas is there. He tries to backhand it. Doesn't quite make it through. Politti's going to go up and try and give some help. And there's Fisher right back to his defensive point. He sends it in. Good shot. Oh, and I thought that Lucas was going to get there. He's got a goal this. Well, and that's sent out by Viator. 6 seconds of, oh, good play by Fish to stand that kid up. And now the boys are on the power play. Oh, no, and I think that's oh, no ice. They said that's tipped, so that's not an ice. I'm not sure what happened here. Face off down here in the Valor zone. Not sure exactly what that was. 58 seconds of power play time for the Eagles. Jenkins steps in, he wins another draw. Ooh, Maddox didn't like that outlet pass, but there's Sorensen. He's going to give the outlet pass. Cross-ice pass to Jenkins. He's going to go to work, zone entries. No problem for these boys. 3-on-2, open net, score! Good goal by Sorensen. That was pretty. I got to see the replay of that one. Great cross-ice pass on his stick, and Sorensen, good job, good shot, good score. 2-4. Valor's claw to get back in this. It'd be nice to get another goal to go into the Zam. Maybe down just one goal. That was a sweet goal by Sorensen. I think that was a good cross-ice pass by Jenkins. Speaking of Jenkins, the Jenkins line will go to work. Jenkins wins the draw. Chen's gonna set it up. Outlet pass to Maddox. He turns. Oh, I saw what he was trying to do, and that's gonna be an ice. Teammates bailing him out there, but that is dangerous. Bodine gets a little bit of a check in the back, and I think that's McKinnon to help out his teammate. Chen's there with some body too. McKinnon gets another couple of hard sticks to the back, and now McKinnon digs it out. He needs some help, and oh no. And now we got it. Now we're gonna have another power play. Set it up. We can have some extended power play here. Here comes Jenkins. He gets around one. They pull the goalie. They got a 6-on-5. Jenkins waits until, he tried to go around and get it back to the forehand. That was a pretty cool, nifty little try. He had the boys join, and that's where you want him to take a little bit of time and collect himself and actually work that 6-on-5. You see him do those up at the higher levels, and they really get that extended power play time. So anyway, we'll get to see these boys go to work. Couldn't quite see what happened back there to McKinnon. I think that he got tripped, and that tripping resulted in another penalty, and the boys are going on the power play. So we get to see this 5-forward action again. Hurstfield steps in there for the draw. He wins it back to Charles. Charles cross-ice to Sorensen. Sorensen gets around one. He's got a space. Score! And that is Sorensen. And then that's a penalty. The boys are going back on the power play. And that is that undisciplined play that you just can't do it. He leaves the box open. He says, "Get right back in there," and the boys are going back on the power play. Leave those 5 guys out there, put 4 on. It's going to be another power play. Another 2 minutes. Oh, no, it was Dawson with some extracurricular as well. So I guess we're going to play 5-on-5. I couldn't see where that goal came from, where that pass came from, or was Sorensen with the pass in there. Trying to pull it up on game sheet so I can. Now we're back on. Viator's got it. It's 2-4. We're going 5-on-5 with a couple kids in the box. Good power play goal there. No, 3-4. My bad. 3-4 is exactly what we needed to do. Good save by Landon. He hasn't seen any action in a while. It's probably a little bit rusty. Good job right back into the saddle. 3-4. Valor, just what they needed to do. Like I said, go into the Zam session down only by 1 at most. And now the fans are saying, play a little bit harder, boys. Oh, the boys, I'm not so sure about this there. Good job by Landon to just kind of calm things down. A little bit of questionable stuff there. Jenkins, Bodine, and Charles are out there. And there's Charles. Bodine is trying to streak. He gets there. There's Bodine. He's in, and he fans on it. But there's Jenkins. Oh, just over the top of the net. That would have been great to tie the game up going into the third. And now is that a high stick? No, it's not. MacKinnon, he gets it over to Jenkins. Jenkins, a boy. He gets it back to, and he comes out of the zone. Now there's a delayed penalty. Another one. Over there to Chen. Oh. Trying to pull up the game sheet. And now we got a 45-second power play going into the end of the second period. I gotta really get to the game sheet so I can give you guys an update on what these. All right. That was a goal by Ronan Hirschfield, but the pass from Hoyt to Dawson. And now the boys are going to work. And here's Jenkins. He gets it over to Sorensen. Sorensen's shot goes a little bit wide. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins got 37 seconds. He sends it back over. Now we're going up top again. There's Maddox. Maddox over there to Sorensen. Sorensen's going to dance over there on the right side. Low shot. There's score! Jenkins ties it up, 4-4, 25 seconds left. Good puck work around the perimeter. There's Jenkins with that hard shot, does not take time to get it off of his stick, and that is ties it up 4-4. Good puck move, you can see Sorensen. Big juicy rebound right to Jenkins, and Jenkins takes no time bearing that and ties it up at 4-4. That is 3 goals by the Valor Eagles in about 3 minutes. 25 seconds left. Don't get complacent here, boys. Sorensen, he's got some time, 19 seconds. Good stretch pass up to Scott. He's going to send it back in. That goalie didn't know where it was. 11 seconds, 12 seconds. Hoyt stays with it. He gets it in front to Hirschfield. Hirschfield can't get teed up. And this, 1 second. Oh my goodness gracious, what a finish by the Eagles. Way to close out the second period with 3 goals. Jenkins from Hoyt Sorensen. Sorensen, let me get a little bit of stats here. That was 3 goals in the final 3 minutes of the second period to take this game in, tied 4-4 going into the third period. That's exactly what we expected to see out of the Eagles. Definitely evenly matched with this club. They can play with St. Viator, and that is how you just turn the game. It is just the past 34 minutes, it's like nothing happened. 4 goals aside, and now we have got an even slate going into the third period. We'll get a new sheet on the ice, and we'll be back there in about 10 minutes, and this should be an action-packed third period. 17 minutes to decide this one, and man, does Valor have the momentum, and that's where you actually just want them to let the clock run and keep playing. They had so much momentum, and they were buzzing. Oh, wow. All right, see you back in 10 minutes. And we are back from the intermission. The boys finished on a heater. 3 goals in the last 3 minutes of the game. Pulling up the game. Oh, the game sheet's in a different spot. Give you the exact time of that. 3:03 left in the period. Was our second goal. Then 2:05, so 1 minute later. And then another minute and a half after that. So 3 goals in the last 3 minutes of the game. Sorry, last 3 minutes of the period. Making this a game for this third period. This should be fun to watch. Say that the talent edge is tilted towards the Valor side. Definitely better talent. Feel like St. Viator's had a couple of good bounces and some good breaks that they've certainly capitalized on, but they've been in the right spots on some of these rebounds. A little bit of loose defensive play by the boys. Let's watch them go to work here. Looks like we'll start with the Jenkins line. Jenkins and Bodine out there conferring, talking about stuff. Maddox is closest to us in the zone. He doesn't have a goal yet. You know that's going to change. It's just a question of how many. Is he going to get that 5th goal, 6th goal? I think all the boys out there want to get that game-winning goal. Here we go. Jenkins wins a draw. Past Chen all the way back into the corner. Chen's going to regroup. He's going to look at what he's got. He likes to go left. He leaves it for McKinnon. I don't think McKinnon was expecting that. Now McKinnon sends it up to Jenkins. And now they're going to try an outlet. And now it's to Maddox. Maddox floats it up to the middle. A little bit of a danger zone. But now Maddox has it. And he's got some speed going in. Oh, that shot was pasted for that left side of the goal. Good glove save by that goalie. 30 minutes burned up with this third period. Took a while for them to set it up, Valor, but they did. They had a good head of steam. Finally had the right series of breakout passes. Now let's see if the boys can get some more pressure. Here comes the Bodine, kicks it to himself. And then he misses it. He fans on it, comes off of his stick, and then McKinnon sends it in, but Charles wasn't quite out of zone. Jenkins did, that's a bad play by Maddox. Sorry, good play by Maddox, but bad clearance up by St. Viator. And now he chips it up, goes off McKinnon. Good interception there by McKinnon. And now somehow Viator seems to have numbers. Bodine's there back, good back check there. Viator leaves it. Chen chips it back into the corner. St. Viator first, a little slow kind of getting started. Bodine has it, and he passes it up. I'm not so sure about that. Puck seems to be sticking a little bit. Seems to happen first at the beginning of a period. A little chip shot in. Gloved easily by Richenbach. And we'll see some new boys come onto the ice. Got the Hirschfield line. We'll see Rowe Hirschfield, Dawson Charles, and Hoyt Sorensen. Great game by Hoyt so far. He's got several points. He might be involved in all 4 of the points this game. King plays it up off the board. Having a little trouble getting much sustained pressure. Oh, dangerous shot there. That got through. Almost went into 5-hole. Good save by Richenbach. Hirschfield battles through his guy. Hoyt didn't know where it was, and it ends up still in the D zone. St. Viator gets tied up. Good job by Jackson. Stays with it. Dawson sends it back to Jackson. A little bit unorganized here, and sloppy play by Valor. They had a kid just waiting in front of the net, did Viator, but they're able to get it out. Sends it up to Hoyt. He sneaks by that kid, and now he's got numbers. He's got Hirschfield with him. Tries to backhand it across, and it does not sneak through. Good heads-up play by Sorensen. We'll see a replay of not much of an avenue to get it through. Hirschfield was in great position too. Good backhand attempt by Sorensen, who got it in deep. I think it just came under the pad of the goalie. Now we'll have Lucas Scott get into the face-off circle. It's one controlled. Politi sends it back in, down into the corner, but Viator's there first. And now they're on the rush. Corral by Stanley. He turns and sends it back in. Valor has to touch up, and now they're going to apply the pressure again, but Viator pretty easily gets through that. We got Stanley and Austin Donaldson back on defense. Viator gets around Stanley. Kid blows a tire. That's no penalty. I was looking for that. No. Politi gets to it, and he's not able to get it out of the zone. Turn and fire goal. Pretty good tip shot there. That was a shot from the point. And that man was left unattended in front. And deflection down, and there was nothing Richenbach could do about that. Yeah, there's a replay on that. Pretty good tip shot there. It's something you see in NHL. Here comes the Jenkins line back out. 4-5 deficit. We're kicking more guys out. So the same kid, I think, the same guy that was in here early just got kicked out again. Thinks it's funny. Don't think it's funny, just get out of the stands. Ref doesn't want to put up with it. You just got it's youth hockey. You just got to get out of the rink. You can maybe watch on the stream someplace. Just telling more kids to get out. The ref's tired of hearing about it. Now this is just it's not funny. Must be the JV kids that are getting kicked out. Parents are telling them to get out. This is embarrassing. Kids should be ashamed of themselves. We're just trying to have a good hockey game here, and it's not too hard, guys. Let's try it again. Here comes Jenkins. We're finally ready to play hockey again. 14:27 left. It's in the feet of the defenders. Somehow that turned into a dangerous play. Chen's able to corral it. He chips it up to Jenkins. Jenkins loses a handle on it, but there's Maddox. He gets it up to Bodine. Bodine's up. That puck's kind of bouncing, and he turns and shoots, fires wide, low and wide. Oh, good reverse check by Jenkins. Oh, and he keeps it in. Bodine needs to get there first, but he can't quite get there. Oh, that could have been turned into a good scoring opportunity, but it didn't. But there's a look at all three forwards are there on the, and he sends it into the stands. It's got to be a face-off down low. That was great pressure by that line. Insane. Viator looked disorganized there. Got the game back under control. They kicked out the unruly fans. And now we got the Hirschfield line out there. Hirschfield chipped it back into the corner, sent back around by Viator, head up, play out to the point. Chen keeps it back in, and he sends it back in forcefully with the backhand, all the way back around. No look, chip in there. Sorensen's there first. He can't quite get around, but he's battling hard. He wants his 5th point, probably. Hirschfield sends it back out to Chen. Chen gets sent down. Pretty good play by the Viator. Now the boys are back on defense. MacKinnon gets there first. He doesn't. Now Viator's got, oh no, Dawson, and this is dangerous. Oh, it comes off of the Viator and Chen's back to his post. And now the puck is back in the corner. Charles gets battled off of it, but it's okay. Sorensen's there to help him out. Hirschfield's breaking. He gets it. Oh, he gets pushed down, but Hirschfield stays with it. He sends it up to Sorensen. Sorensen's 1-on-3, but he's a little bit wide. Doesn't quite have it teed up. He does a spinorama, a lot of stick handling there, and needs to kind of do something with it. But now Viator, and they're fine just sending it in, going for a change. King's going to corral that puck and look up, see what he has. He sends it back behind him to Fish. Fish turns, he's behind the net, and he is going to play it up off of his own board, and they get it up out of the D zone, and now we've got the Maddox-Charles line out there. Bodine tries to get in behind, and he can't. Good pass up there to Jenkins. Jenkins is going. He's got a seam. He gets in 1-on-3. No, and it comes off his stick. He sends it into Bodine. Bodine battles in to a kid from behind him, and now they're working. They're going to work, these boys are. And there's Jenkins. Oh, and they lose a handle on it, but no. Oh, now they got to get back onside. Oh, and he brings it in offsides, but now they're back onside. That was good pressure there. Just couldn't quite sequence it all up there. Fish, oh, bad, funky bounce. Good job playing that puck as Jenkins to get it out of harm's way. But now play is slowed down, but Jenkins wanted to speed it back up again. A little bit out of the reach of Maddox, but he's able to seal that one off. Gets it up to Jenkins, just a little bit out of his reach, and it's sent back in. They've been close to having some good stretch passes here of the Eagles. Now let's see if they can go. Maddox has some speed. He brings it across the midline, 1-on-4. Sends it across, but Jenkins was in a little bit too deep. Bodine tries to get there, and he can't. Sent back across by Stanley. Stanley over to Donaldson. Donaldson turns his head up, looks back to Stanley. Stanley's going to try. No, I thought he was going to go for that stretch pass to Bodine. Now Mattis is going to regroup behind his net. 11:19 left in the third period. They got to do something. And they send it over to Viator. Viator's there first. Oh, good little poke check there. Oh, no, shot deflected wide. Good. Now they're okay just icing that, saying we got to get some new troops on the ice. Big, long stretch for those boys, and nothing really materialized of any threatening nature. So let's try some new boys out there. Here comes Jimenez, JD and Max Sutter, Donaldson and Stanley on defense. Now they've got the same guys watching in the bar. They get kicked out of there. These refs are saying nope, no free rides. No, why would you now they're running the clock. Now this is getting a little bit out of control. The refs are just trying to simply say, guys, just get out, try to keep it under control. They're stopping the clock. I don't know why they're running the clock. They did this last time when the team that was losing wanted to get back. And the refs are just basically saying, hey, fans, keep it together. We're tired of chirping and stuff from the stands. And not quite sure what's happening here. They're basically saying get all the fans out of the stands. They're clearing out all the fans. Okay. Now they're just saying get out of the stands. Everybody has to leave. All the St. Viator fans. It's a little unfortunate. I assume they're going to put the right time. Yeah, this is 2 games in a row they've kicked out all the fans. And I think it's a coach or somebody is saying, get them out of the stands. It's youth hockey. They don't want to have to put up with it. And I assume that they're going to correct the clock. And there's plenty of open seats now over there. And looks like the cameraman is able to stick around. And I would say that they're going to, they did the same thing in the previous game. So 2 games in a row they've kicked out the fans. The refs really don't want to put up with it. The refs have really done a good job this whole tournament. Actually, I don't know as though they can call a delay of game or anything on the fans necessarily, but whatever the case, it's too bad when this happens. And they did reload the clock, 11:10 back on the clock, so they put the time back. 11:10 left in third period, we're back to work. Taken by Stanley. Stanley's got it, he looks up, he tries to chip it out, but he can't get it out. Viator's there, Donaldson's there first, and he no-look just ices it, and that is gonna go all, nope, it's waved off. Jimenez gets there, oh, he gets stood up, so he's not able to, and, oh, that was a good hard shot by Stanley. It just wasn't on net. Chen did not have a lane, so he couldn't take a shot. Jimenez gets pushed off. Oh, good deflection by Packard there. That had a chance. Now comes out. These boys are working here on this shift. Stanley tries to get it in deep. They're not able to get it in deep. Viator finally gets control of the puck, and now they're going to try and kind of kill some of this momentum. Comes back to Chen. Chen sends it cross ice to Packard. Good look by Chen. Packard was in. He had a seam and an open avenue to the goal. Now we're going to get a new set of defenders on. McKinnon's on. Good pass there by Chen from down low. Chen back over to McKinnon. McKinnon turns spin-a-ram as a Cale McCarr move, but he does not have the help. Where are the wingers? The wingers were not there. Now St. Viator can't get it out. Play it. Offsides that it hit, I think, Sutter maybe when he was outside the zone, although it bounced back in the zone. 9:51 left in the game, 5-4 St. Viator. Here's the Hurstfield line. Hurstfield, Dawson, and Hoyt. And there's a lot of kids. Hurstfield comes out with it, 1-on-3. Oh, and he can't quite tee it up. He gets pushed off hard into the boards. McKinnon keeps it in, and now it's sent all the way down. It's gonna make it. I think Landon goes out to play it. I think, what is going on here? I'm not so sure what happened there. I think that would have been an ice. Maybe Landon saw that the icing was waved off, and so he played it, and that hit that's a little bit of a disjointed sequence there. I'm not exactly sure what happened. I assumed that was going to be an ice, but maybe the hand wasn't up, and so Landon went out to play it. Kind of got caught in no man's land trying to play that puck. And the face-off will go on the far side. What happened here? Donaldson's going off the ice. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if I don't think that's a penalty. I'm not sure what happened there. Let me see if I can pull that up. Definitely a strange sequence there. I don't know as though maybe that's an injury, or maybe he had to go to the locker room for some reason, but I do not see anything on the game sheet to signify that that was a game misconduct of any sort. I think they are calling the trainer over, sending the trainer to take a look at him. I'll see if I can get an update on that of what happened. But Austin Donaldson, defenseman number 2, has gone to the locker room. Chen helped him off the ice, but I don't know exactly what happened. Hopefully he's okay, and his parents go down there to make sure he's okay. Comes out to King. King off the boards, picking up by Maddox. Maddox to Jenkins. Jenkins tries to go 5-hole, not there. Good shot again. Tries to get it out front. Bodine was digging with somebody in front, but could not get it up front. Good pressure there. Good job by Maddox getting it out to the front. Getting it to Jenkins. Goalie had lost his stick, and Bodine was in front trying to get some trash goals and clean up the scraps. Good pressure by this line. Jenkins gets into the Bodine. Oh no, that's Maddox. He has it. He chips it over there to Jenkins. Jenkins back down into the corner. Bodine gets there at the same time. He's not really able to out-muscle the kid, but he does stay with it. Good job by Bodine staying with it. Tries to seal it up into the corner. It's getting dug out. Bodine stays with it. He's trying to get it all the way back behind the net. He gets it back behind the net, tries to keep on playing it. St. Viator and King has to send it back in. Now Valor has to regroup. They have to touch up, but Viator has got the speed, and now they seem to break the zone. Pops out high. Bodine can't get it. Now it's shipped out to the side. Viator is going to control this one. Hogan, he's got it for Viator, and now bounces off his stick. King has it. Now he comes in. There's 1-on-2. Jackson tries to get around gloves. Good try by Jackson, but he could not get to it in time to get a scoring opportunity out of it. Whatever the case, it's another O-zone face-off. Need to see some good pressure by the Valor boys the whole rest of this game. 8:18 left in the third period, down by 1 goal, 5-4. Good hard pressure to end that second period. A little flat coming out here in the third, a little brighter more recently. And now here comes St. Viator on a break. They've got 3 kids cover him. Good shot, good save by Richenbach. Now it pops out right in front of the net. Sorensen tries to clear. He can't quite get it out. Dawson tries to clear it. But now here comes Hoyt. He's got Hirschfield with him. Hirschfield left side, big clap bomb. Must have been deflected because that went way high. Good job keeping it in as McKiddo, but it does end up, oh no, that kid was snuck in behind. I don't think Sorensen saw him. But now here's Viator out wide. Good job by Stanley sealing it off. And now we've got just a 5 defender rotation. Dawson's able to get it out, and now we're up to Sorensen. Sorensen's in, all alone, backhand behind him, doesn't quite connect with Hirschfield. Now it's sent out harmlessly back to the neutral zone. Chen's going to survey, and he gets it up off somebody's stick, and now it's fiddling around with. Good job by Dawson, bodying that. Dawson turned to go the other way. Now there's Chen, gets a little bit of a weak pass up. They're not able to get it out. That's danger. Got to be a little more solid than that, boys. Now here's Sorensen. He turns and looks and sends it to a crossing Fisher, who tried to join the play, but Viator has it, and they're going to send it all the way back in. Now there's Sorensen. He's going to work. 6:53 left in the third period. Chen cross-ice pass into the body of Packard, that is. But it's broken up pretty easily by Sutter's trying to stick with it. Fish has it. Fish sees Jimenez working up the right side. Now Jimenez gives chase. Viator seems to have control of it back there in the corner. Half the kids on the ice are tied up in this puck play right now. Comes out, there's Packard battling back there with Sutter. Someone's got to get the puck. 6:18 left in the game. 23 shots to 24 shots. Kicks out to Jimenez. He does get some wood on it, and the goalie's able to make that save. Good pressure by that line. And now we'll see the Jenkins line go to work again. This line has had some good pressure. Like to see him tie it up, and we could see him battle hard for the last 5 minutes of the game at 5-5. But first things first, let's win this draw. Drew with the draw. He wins it. Oh, that puck was behind that goalie. Did not see the, oh no, here comes the replay. That draw was won by Drew. I see the replay here. Charles gets it, and it dropped behind the goalie. Went 7-hole and dropped behind him, but he was able to fall on it quickly. Drew doesn't win that draw. Kid fakes like he's going to get it. Bodine seals him off. Oh, good pass right out front by Maddox. Just nobody was there. Now it's sent all the way back down. That's going to be an ice. Stanley probably could have taken a little bit of a different angle to corral that puck, but maybe he's like, we need an ice, another O-zone face-off. 5:57 left, third period, 5-4, St. Viator. Valor needs a goal here, tie it up, and then let's work hard the last 5 minutes of the game. Drew slides into the face-off circle. He's been really good in the face-offs. Bodine comes with it. He tries to shoot it. He was a little caught, didn't know what to do. Oh, Jenkins comes out with it. Maddox has to regroup, and he does. Jenkins goes wide. He has no angle. Tries to go high into the goal. He makes a save. Oh, good work. Oh, managed to keep in. Bodine turns and fires it back in. Wanted him to take a little bit more time on that play. Another kind of no-look play there. Might want to do some video review. $9:41 here Central Time, 8:41 to most of the viewers, I think, back in Colorado. What a game. 5:36 left, third period. Hurstfield line comes out. This line has put in some work. They need to put in just a little bit more work. Hurstfield wins it. Back to Sorensen. He gets one on net, sort of, close. And now takes a couple of weird bounces. And now the same Viator's on it. And they said, oh, good stick by Fisher to break that up. And now the boys are going the other way. Here comes Dawson. He tries to backhand. There's Hank with that backhand. Those no-look bank, 0 for 10. And nope, St. Viator collects it, and they're going to go back up the. Oh, Dawson. Oh, he's bodied off that puck. Good job by Hurstfield. McKinnon, he turns. He's working with Chen. McKinnon's got a seam. He leaves it for Chen. 5:02 left in the third period. Running out of time, boys. Hurstfield has it. He backhands it up to Sorensen. Sorensen clears the zone. He's in. He's got Hurstfield with him. Sorensen gets sealed off behind. He's still working hard. He looks up. He puts, oh no, it took a bad bounce off the blocker. King gets there, and he slides it over there to Chen. Good work by King to make sure that that didn't turn into a scoring opportunity, but that puck bounces over. Now here comes Hurstfield and Sorensen. These kids can go to work. Dawson's down the right side. Shot into the mask of the goalie, and he makes a save. He falls on it, and there's stoppage. 4:29 left in the third period. What a sequence there. I think they're giving the goalie a little bit of time. Couldn't quite see what happened there. Everyone seems to be okay. Man, that was some good hard pressure. We'll see the Packard line put in some work now. Packard, Sutter, and Jimenez. 4:29 left, third period. The boys need a goal. Sutter doing work down low. Jimenez comes out and tries to pop it out to Packard. Packard had slid in there from his spot. Now he gets pushed off the play. Now it's good job by Fish getting his stick in there to break that play up. Now it's down in the corner. St. Viator gets there first. McKinnon does battle with him. Some stick work there by Jimenez to try and break it up. Oh, I thought he was going to get it off the boards there to pass it up to himself. Oh, it's kept in. Packard gets it out. Finally, St. Viator's fine just sending it. Oh, no, that's a penalty on... I don't know who that penalty is going to be on. Is that a Valor penalty? Nope, that's a St. Viator penalty, and the boys are back on the power play. All right, we get to see these five boys go to work. 3:58 left in the game. 5-on-4 for 2 minutes, and that is player 54 with the penalty. Maybe that is serendipitous. It's foreshadowing what's to come. Draws one, back to Jenkins. It comes out of the zone. That burns up about 10 seconds. Sent back over to Hoyt. Hoyt surveys. He sends it back to Dawson. Dawson sends it back over to Maddox. Back to Dawson. Oh, but they can't get it. No, they can't really get it sorted out. Now nobody's really moving. Sends it back in to Jenkins. He's moving. He drops it for Hurstfield. Hurstfield cross-ice to Hoyt. Hoyt's going to regroup, circle back. Now we're in Maddox-Charles land. Maddox-Charles down low. Down to Jenkins. Pops off his stick. Can't quite get it through, but Maddox is staying with it. He gets it back over there to Sorensen. Sorensen back to Jenkins. Jenkins down low to Dawson. Dawson up high to Sorensen. He tees it up, shot. Oh, the goalie was down. Oh, that goalie was on his back, but that puck was not on net. Good job by Maddox getting there first. Maddox is there. He's going to regroup. He's got some speed. He gets past one. He gets past two. One kid falls down. Shot wide. He got through half the team there. Sorensen back on the other side. Over to Dawson. Dawson's working. He gets it back across the ice. There's Maddox. He gets it all the way up top to Hoyt. Hoyt back over to Jenkins. Jenkins is looking. Does he like what he sees? Back over to Hoyt. Oh, it's broken up, and Maddox was teed up for that one. Maddox is back with it now. He's got the shot. Score! Maddox-Charles with the goal. He snuck in there just below the circle and ripped it top right corner. What a goal. What some good hard work by that boys on that 5-on-4. Wow, that was some good action. 5-5, 2:40 left in the third period, and that's what the boys needed. And I think we can end in ties. But we don't want to tie, we want to win. Back to Chen. Chen pitches up off the same Viator kid. Sutter goes for the chase. Glove down by Jimenez. Uh-oh. Oh no, here comes Viator. It's up top, and now here the boys go. Oh, they can't quite get to it. Now it's sending offsides. 2:22 left in the game. Chen, cross ice to MacKinnon. He does make it there first. Now there's Packard. No look pass up to Sutter. Sutter's working. He's got somebody with him. Packard tries to get it in deep. Now Viator is going to send it up, so Adler has to. Good back check there by Sutter. He stays with it at center ice. Now it's sent all the way back in by Viator. Set back around. 1:56 left, third period. MacKinnon turns, looks, cross ice pass to Chen, D to D. Here comes Chen in. He's one-on-one. He goes wide. Turns, fires wide. Gives to Bodine. Bodine's there first. He sends one in. Off a kid. He takes a hard body, but he's got to get back up, and he does. He's back in the play. Good back check by Chen. He goes back. He goes up. Now he's going back up. He gets pushed off it. There's Jenkins. Jenkins fishes it out. He backhands it up, comes out of the zone. Bodine gets there. He's got to work. It's 1-on-2. He sends it in. He goes for the dump and chase. 1:23 left. He's battling a bigger kid. He gets there. Jenkins is there to help him out. Oh, Jenkins doesn't come out with it. Bodine's still battling there. Bodine stays with it. He bodies a kid off. Good job working there. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins has it. He bodies a kid off. Bodine's back working again. Oh, and it comes out. King has to pinch it back in. 1 minute left in the third period. Sent in to Bodine. Bodine is with Jenkins. Jenkins is 1-on-3. All offensive kids are there. Jenkins down into the corner. Can he circle it up? He sends it back up to King. It goes out of the zone. A little bit of an errant pass there. King back to Fish. Fish surveys. Oh, and he fans on the pass. 42 seconds left. Shot off the face. Good save landed. Now here comes Fish. He leaves it for Jenkins. Jenkins got to put something together, and he does. He looks up, he sends it into the stands as a souvenir with 32 seconds left in the third period. Holy cow, that's furious action. Holy moly. .32 seconds left in the game. 5-5. And I think Viator has called a timeout. Wow. What a crazy sequence there that was. Some good hard pressure down low. I thought the Valor was going to come away with it, chip one out to the front. One of those boys would be there to put it home. Now they've got one last D-zone face-off to win. Take control of that and maybe get a goal. Come out of this with a win. Here we go. 32 seconds left in the game. 5-5. Hirschfield line is out there with Hirschfield, Jenkins, and Sorensen. We got Chen and MacKinnon on the blue line. St. Viator looking for a little more breather. Oh, they pulled the goalie. Wow, okay. This is an interesting look. Valor's got a pulled goalie, open net, 32 seconds left in the game. That's adventurous. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my God, what a save by Richenbeck. There's Jenkins, he can't get it out of the zone. Hit back in off the back. Viator is circling. They've got control of the puck. Viator's with it, 16 seconds left, 15 seconds left, pushed down by Chen. He turns and fires back up to the point. Viator shot. doesn't quite make it through. 7 seconds left. This goes out to the neutral zone, and that should do it. Holy cow. Wow. Unbelievable. What a game. What a finish. As it turned out, pulling the goalie was the right move. They had that extra attacker, and man, did they put some hard work in with that extra pressure. I think the game ends in a tie. I don't think they do anything. The games in this showcase can end in a tie. Wow. Some loose play early, and Valor really collected themselves, and I think to finish with a 5-5 tie. Good job by Maddox Charles with that goal with, I think that was a minute and a half left, 2 minutes left in the game maybe, and then now here we go, the customary handshake at center ice. You like to see that. Maybe the fans are coming back out after they got booted. They can watch it on the stream, but man, that was really good game. You don't like giving up 5 goals, but again, some sloppy play early. Valor got out of it with a good 5-5 tie. Now the boys need to get home, lay off Snapchat and TikTok for tonight, have a nice steak, go to bed, and then come out here early. We'll see you back tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I'll be on the call. We'll have Bradley Scott and Hank Jenkins on the bench. As I mentioned earlier, there's no coach contact on Sundays. I don't know what would have happened if this game would have gone past midnight. Then we won't talk about that. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.